Attention and bow. So this is the material that we're covering in weeks 4, 5, and 6. So let's start with the block. So attention and bow. Horse riding stance loud. Yep. Okay, week 1 to 3, we reviewed the high block. We reviewed the inside block and the down block in the star block set. Now we're going to finish by reviewing the outside block and the push block. So let's review outside block first. So you make a fist, reach it all the way across by your other fist. If you notice, this hand is palm facing down. I get a sweep to cover my whole chest. Last moment, it's got to turn and snap, and it should stop about in front of the shoulder. If someone is punching way over there, I don't have to go that far, but it does have to get far enough that I actually block my chest. So you got to reach and then sweep across and block, blocking with the bone. So I'll count the number. You're going to block like this with the yell. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Opposite hand, so stick this one on the hip. This one reaches across, it's kind of by the other hand, palm facing down. That way at the last moment, can turn and snap. I'm blocking with the bone here as it blocks across. I'm blocking that punch. Remember, stop in front of about your shoulder. You don't have to go further than that. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the last technique in the star block set is the push block. I'm pushing down with the palm heel. Maybe someone's trying to hit me in the stomach or the groin, so I'm going to block it down before it gets me. Since it changes the angle of the attack, it no longer can reach. So I'm blocking. I like to curl my fingers in just so I don't catch my finger on something, but you could do this way with the palm heel or fingers tucked in tight. So it pushes straight down just like this. On my count, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same thing with the other hand, same idea. And pushing down, push with that palm heel. So when you're done, your elbow is going to have to be a little bit bent so that it hits. If you straighten your elbow, you won't be able to hit with the palm heel. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the entire star block set, you probably remember this from being in the basic class. It's the set that goes chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. So let's try it together. On the test, you've got to have it memorized. You got to have a powerful block, and you've got to call out the words. Okay, ready? So we say chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. 2 more times. Ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. 1 more time. Ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Same thing with the other hand. Let's do it 3 times on this side. Ready? We say chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Again, ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Last time. Ready? Chamber high, chamber inside, chamber down, chamber outside, chamber push. Attention and bow. We're also working on some kicking skills. The kids' kicks in this next couple weeks is actually different than the adults' kicks. So let's do the kids' kicks first. Mr. Lemke help me. He's going to hold a speed paper. The kick we're actually learning is called jump spin crescent. So I would actually do spin crescent as a warm-up because if you can't do spin crescent, you won't be able to do jump spin. So let's get that down real good first, because it builds into the next one. So Mr. Lemke is my partner. Spin crescent is this one. It's the one where I start on the balls of my feet. Turn, 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 turn. Get all the way to your shoulders and your hips face the target. The leg that's trying to come out does the crescent kick. This is called spin crescent. So this is the one that's on the ground. So turn all the way through. Boom, spin crescent just like that. I'll do one more. So you should pause the video, just do like 10 of those with each leg to really get warmed up. Make sure you got that down. The kick we're actually learning is called jump spin crescent kick. Here's the finished product. Here's what it's actually gonna look like. So I'm gonna bend my knees, I'll bring it just a little bit, yep. So I'm gonna bend my knees and jump, spin, and crescent kick in the air. Here's how you learn it. So easy way, harder way, hardest way. Easiest way, turn most of the way around, kind of like you're doing your spin crescent, like we were warming up with. And once you get most of the way, bend your knees. The leg that's trying to get out, you're gonna jump off 2 feet at the same time and then kick with the leg that's trying to come out. If I go most of the way around, then I don't have to turn too far in the air to make it a little easier when I'm learning it. So you can turn most of the way around, bend your knees, jump off those 2 legs, and kick. It's kind of like the spin crescent. So turn most of the way, and then around. If you want a harder way, maybe you only turn halfway. So maybe I'm gonna turn halfway. So now when I jump, I've got to do the other half of the turn in the air and get all the way around. Hardest way is bend your knees in the beginning, jump, do the entire turn in the air, the entire 360. This is by far the hardest way. It's like the black belt version, but if you think you can do it, you should try it. So I'm gonna bend in the beginning, jump and spin, do the entire turn in the air, okay? So pause the video, do 10 with each leg forward. You can do the easy version, the harder version, or the black belt version, and just kind of practice it up there. Remember to do right leg forward, left leg forward, so you make sure you practice both sides. Now the adults are doing what's called stepping axe kick. So if I was an adult, I would start by warming up with axe kick. So as a review, if the target's flat, you might want about belt level. I'm gonna go a little higher because I'm nice and stretched out. My leg is gonna go up, over, and down. So it's not a circle like a crescent kick. It's more like go straight up, just beyond the target, a little bit over, boom. And the axe kick always sets down in front, so I can hit with my heel and shift my weight into the target. So regular axe kick looks like this. Goes up, over, and down. I sit down in front, and then when I'm done, I step back. So this is called inside. This is going to the inside. The other axe kick is the outside axe kick. So it starts in the back just like before, but now it comes around from the other side. That's the outside axe kick. I'll do one more as an example. So I would warm up by doing 10 inside, 10 outside with each leg in front. That'd be a good warm up. The actual kick is called stepping axe kick. Maybe you'll take a small step back and I'll take a small step back so we have enough room. So I'll start with my right leg in front because that's gonna end up being the kicking leg. The leg that's in the back takes an entire step forward. Then once I take that step forward, I can do an inside axe kick. I'll do that again. So I can take a step in, inside axe kick, or I can do the outside axe kick. Take a step in, outside axe kick. I'll do that one more time. Take a whole step, outside axe kick. So it's the same basic axe kick. We're just adding that step to gain distance to get closer to the target. So I would do 10 with each leg forward, stepping with the inside, stepping with the outside, starting left leg in front, and also starting right leg in front. Thanks, Mr. Lemke. So those are all the kicks we're doing. The other thing we're doing in person is all the sparring, which is kind of hard to do on the video at home without a partner. But that's something we're doing in person. But practice the star block set, practice all those kicks. Make sure you fill out the class credit form. You can get up to 4 virtual classes for the cycle. Make sure you fill that out so we can mark in your card. Attention, and bow.